Donovan's Word Jar, Chapter 2. Donovan's Discovery. It all began one morning at the breakfast table. Donavan was staring at the back of a cereal box when he noticed the word nutrition. Nutrition, he said slowly, and then he said it again. Nutrition. He liked the way the word slid down the tongue and rolled off his lips. This was a word he had never noticed before, and the word made him smile. "Mom," Donavan said, watching his mother pack his lunch, "do you like the word nutrition?" "I don't know. I never thought about it before," she answered, dropping a pack of raisins into his lunch bag. "Me neither, but guess what? I'm going to start paying extra attention to words from now on. I bet there are trillions of words out there, words I've never noticed." On his way to school that morning, Donavan discovered the word ballyhoo blazing across a billboard. "Wow! Was that there all this time?" he asked himself. And that same afternoon, he noticed the word boutique written on the window of his mother's favorite shop. Oops. "Gee, new words are everywhere," Donavan said. "Maybe I should start writing them down. I don't want to forget any of them." That evening, while he was digging around his father's tool chest, Donavan saw the word pincers written on a wooden handle. He pulled a strange-looking tool from the chest. It looked like a crab claw, and he laughed. "This tool looks just like its name," Donavan said. "I wonder what it is used for." Pincers. He spelled the word aloud to himself several times so that he would not forget how to spell it. Donavan went up the stairs and into his room, pulled his big dictionary from the shelf, and looked for the word pincers. "It does look just like a giant crab claw," Donavan said aloud as he looked at the page. "And just like a claw, it can be used to grip things. This is great. From now on, I'm going to write my words down and keep them." And so Donavan began to collect words. He wrote his words in purple ink on yellow slips of paper. At the end of each day, he put the slips in a large round glass jar. One day, while Donavan was sitting at his desk putting words into his jar, he saw his little sister Nikki peeping around the door. He pretended not to notice her and kept writing down his words. "What are you doing that for?" Nikki asked, leaning over his shoulder. "Doing what?" was all he answered, and he kept on writing. "Why are you putting those pieces of paper into that jar?" "Because I collect words," Donavan said. "Why?" "Because I like the way they sound and I want to keep them." "Can I put one in?" Nikki asked, reaching over to pick up a slip of paper. "No, Nikki, this is my collection and it's private property. I don't want you messing with it." Donovan's voice was firm. "Okay, Mr. Meanie," Nikki said, leaving the room. "You'd better hurry. It's almost time for dinner." Donavan decided he would keep his word jar high up on the shelf in his room. He didn't want Nikki snooping around his jar. She might break it, or even worse, take some of his words. All kinds of words went into Donovan's collection. He had big words like profound, that made him feel smart. Little words like cuddle warmed his heart. Donavan found that soft words like hush soothed his fears. Silly words like squabble slipped off his tongue and tickled his ears. From somewhere he collected hieroglyphic, a strange word that made him wonder, and just for fun he added strong words like warrior, words that rang in his ears like thunder. Donavan put mysterious-sounding words like extraterrestrial into his collection, and there were musical-sounding words like orchestral. Collecting words was fun. They were everywhere. One sunny Sunday afternoon, Donavan found a word solidarity marching in a parade. He smiled at the men in their bright green uniforms and wrote the word down. Later that same afternoon, the word Zeppelin floated high in the sky, written on a silver balloon. But Donovan's favorite way of collecting words was from people. People on street corners, people in stores, people in the park. The people he heard on the radio, the people he saw on TV. Everywhere Donavan went, he listened, and he scribbled down new words. Donavan collected so many words that his jar was jam-packed, filled to the brim, almost spilling over the rim, with words, words, and more words.